Hey guys, it's Spaces Sims, and we are back with more of The Sims 4 Restless Shadows, which is our life and death gameplay, and we are with Ambrose today, clearly. Obviously, you can tell from the thumbnail and from this. I think we're gonna have to make him go crazy and go kill Esmeralda this time. It's also Neighborhood Brawl, so we could go brawl with her and everything like that, and then, whatnot. It's interesting that you have do something romantic, flirt with someone, because he's romantic. And then have a drink from being at the bar. Now, it's 11:30 a.m., and as we know, Wait. Wait. The bar is where? Wait, what? Wait, I know we were at the bar. Wait, it's way the fuck over here. How the hell did you end up over here? I thought he was just right outside. I don't know all the neighborhoods very well, but anyway. So I also realized last time, let's go, order a drink, order your favorite drink. Likes violin, yeah. Make sure you put it in your inventory. Okay, don't, leave it. I feel like my vampires, every time I leave them, they always move as bat. It keeps enabling it on everybody, because I don't think I enable always move as bat, because it gets kind of annoying. Because if he wants to go from, here to, right there, he'll move his bat instead of walking the half a foot. Far distances, it's fun, but this is, no. And I feel like every single one of my vampires... Disable always move his bat. Yeah. I don't set that, and yet it keeps doing this to all of my households. I don't know why the game keeps doing shit where it just changes all of my personal settings. You're gonna drink, what is that? Your favorite drink is a coquito? Is that what it is? I don't know. But that looks delicious. It's a Christmas holiday drink from Puerto Rico. He's like... My favorite drink is traditional Christmas holiday drinks. Okay, anyway, I figured out, I was really, I'm not going to lie, I was so disappointed in the last part, and I was like, I'm really, sad that they didn't reconnect, whatever, and then I thought about it. I don't know if I said it while I was thinking, while we were there, but then I was like, okay, you know what? I wonder if it's because West is a teen. And the answer is yes, that's why. Because obviously, I have I have MC Command Center where, teens and young adults can have relationships, even though, it's a little inappropriate, but hey, it's The Sims, well, let weird shit happen. But, I guess Mom left. I was gonna have you chat with your mom a little bit, and then you were just like, whatever. Anyway, so that's why they could flirt or whatever, but the game doesn't let teenagers, and so if you have two teens and one ages up to a young adult, they have no romantic relationship anymore, and so you have to wait for your other, so I was thinking about it and I was like, wait, maybe it's because the reincarnation stuff and the rebirth stuff and all those interactions are game-based ones and there's no settings and anything else yet, and that's why. So yes, that is exactly why. So once West ages up to a young adult, they'll be able to recognize each other. So it's okay. It's okay. The whole world isn't ruined. Because I'm not going to lie, I was so disappointed about that. I was like, I did this whole thing and I just wanted them to be happy together again and they're not going to recognize each other. And it just broke my heart. And then I was like, oh, good, they'll be fine. So part of me was like, is it great? So maybe I was like, I don't know if it would have been if it was a bad thing to maybe have West come and find him so soon, but I don't mind that he did, because I like the fact that West met Ambrose and got a instant crush on him. And I'm like, I feel like that is, yeah, no, I'm hanging up on you. I'm not falling for that. The tree's outside moving, and I was like, is that a TV there? What the fuck is going on there? Anyway. Haunting memories from grieving. Are you grieving over fucking Are you grieving because your mom? Because you talked to your mom and she's dead? Or does it keep just giving my Sims grief types? What do we feel? Oh, we already know. Like Wes thinks he's a girl, but see, it's like so cute. They both think the other one's responsible. That's so cute. But I like the fact that West instantly was attracted to Ambrose because it's like West is in tune with his rebirth stuff. He's been able to like recollect his past life and everything. So he's a little more open and in tune to the fact that, to who he was in his past life. You know what I mean? So he's a little more in tune to Wesley, right? But Ambrose doesn't think that Wesley has been reborn. He's like, where the hell did the spirit of my husband go? Because he was here and now he's gone, and what the fuck happened? And, you know, plus he's kind of on this mission to that little happy goofy face icon that was over your head is adorable. Plus now he's on this mission to want to kill like Esmeralda and stuff like that. And there's Dad. Wait a minute. Why does your... Okay, no, it's just your dad. I thought your dad had a mustache, and I was like, it's just his mouth. I was like, wait a minute. Why does your dad have a mustache? It's kind of cute, though, coming here that you can see your mom and your dad. I don't know where Kiyomi went. That's not her, is it? No, I didn't think so. I didn't think that was her hair. I don't see her around anywhere. I think she might have left. So she went home, and here's our dad. Our brother's not going to show up because it's a bar and he's a child. But anyway, so I kind of like that West is a little more in tune, like I said, with his past life. So him meeting Ambrose, there was something, like something deep inside of him recognizes Ambrose. And like, as far as West is concerned, in his conscious mind, it's like, oh, wow, he's like kind of hot. I'm like, whatever. And like, I have a crush on this guy, like whatever. And he's probably also drawn to the fact that, he came here to a ghost bar. So he's into the occult kind of things. Does he know Ambrose is a vampire, or he just kind of suspects there's something mysterious about him and whatnot? You know what I mean? I wish the romance festival was happening when West was a young adult so we can meet him there. But I don't want to age him up. I might, in the next part, we will play with West and Colorado and everything, and I might age him up early at that point because I think he ages up sometime during this week. So we'll be here for a couple of days with Ambrose, and then we'll go back, and then so we'll just age West up at the end of the part, whether he's going to age up or not. So it'll just be a couple days early, probably. Just because there's no point in constantly it would be nice. We'll go with him to school for a couple days as a teen and like whatever. But, he's very much in tune with his past life. He hasn't quite figured out exactly who he is, and he doesn't quite recognize Ambrose just yet. But there's something. There's something in him that recognizes, and that's why he has a crush, and kind of, as of right now, that why he can't stop thinking of Ambrose. And Ambrose is still on this vengeance kick where he just wants to kill. Actually, what we should do, let's go home. I just thought of this. Your neighborhood brawl is not going to be the best. React to ghost presence. Why? You're at a ghost bar, sweetie. I was just thinking about this. So, my Daywalkers mod... Actually, you know what? Let's go. My Daywalkers mod, since it's been broken, I went in and set him to, have the thin skin... Not the thin skin, the sun resistance or whatever with UI cheats. So I don't have that. So that means all the other vampires will burst into flames in the sun. So We can lure Esmeralda over somehow. I don't know how we're gonna do that because she's probably not gonna want to come to our house. Um, but we can get her to come to our house and we can lock her in a room, basically. Like, lock her in a fenced-in area outside in the sun. And then let her burn to death in the sun, hopefully. Like, that should work. We can add her to our family. You know what I mean? Oh, we have to buy a festival t-shirt. Buy a festival t-shirt. Let's just buy it. Don't wear it, because I don't want to... Not that I don't know what shirt you're wearing. Buy swag. Let's see. Let's buy bubbles and the thing, and we can buy sparklers, because one day we'll have Wesley back. Granted, he'll be in a new form, but it's okay, because you've taken on a new form as well. Who is this? Funny introduction. Dude with crazy hat on. Okay, he's leaving. Never mind. I know, and you want to, like, flirt and all this stuff, and you want to, like, discuss fears of death. I like how she just was, like, speed running. I'm feeling very unsatisfied in our relationship. Oh, let's fight her. She's feeling very unsatisfied, so we'll beat her up. It's neighborhood brawl. We're supposed to, and we're going to be like, hey, good. And then, joke about getting together. Whisper about desires. He just wants to flirt and everything, and, like... And it's so hard because he's like, this doesn't make him feel good. You know? And, you know, oddly, maybe something else, I mean, as inappropriate as it is, don't get me wrong. Wow, everybody is wearing the same damn festival outfit. Girl, you should be mad. Trout's wearing the same outfit. Her name is Trout. Everybody is wearing this top. Now you want to freshen up in the mirror, order food at a festival stall. Order food. Oh, never mind, it closed, so I guess you can't. I'm going to guess the festival's going to end. Where's Vlad? He was here. We should fight him. There he is. Let's go fight. Let's go fight Vlad. Oh, wait, did I go choose to fight Vlad or the... Okay, good. Yeah, kick his ass. And then they're like, yeah, hug it out, bro. Hug it out, bro. Who else can I fight with for neighborhood introduction? Unnerving stare. Nice, I just want to... Oh, we can fight. Let's go fight. Fight with this guy. It's neighborhood brawl. We might as well fight. And besides, he is angry. You know what I mean? So neighborhood brawl is a good time to just... I don't want to meet new people. I don't really want to... I just want to fight people that I already know. Let's fight Vlad again. Let's go fight Vlad again. Vlad, I need to kick your ass again. It's neighborhood brawl, man! Yeah! I love how in neighborhood brawl everybody, like, looks like, oh my god! And then they're like, okay, well, anyway. Cool. We did a good job with neighborhood brawl. I can go home now. Go home now. They just hugged from 6 feet away because they're not gay. I mean, Ambrose is, so, like, whatever, but... I mean, well, he's technically bisexual, I guess, because he banged Vlad's wife, so... It just didn't feel right, because he just loves Wesley too much. You know what I mean? And also, maybe that... What the fuck is her name? Clara? Is it Clara? Am I making that up? Whatever the fuck her name is. Maybe... Well, okay, obviously we know why he fooled around with her first. You know, initially it was because, like, fuck Vlad and then fuck his wife. Literally. I think you took that too literally, Sweet Cheeks. But it was more like... Oh, good, our plants. Let's see. Can we go... No, we can't evolve or anything. Let's research and then talk to plant. And I don't think we can do anything. We could fertilize with a clownfish. And we can fertilize with a bass. And we can't fertilize these probably because they're already... We can fertilize this one with the tilapia. We can fertilize some of them, but not all of them. Oh, we got to go talk to Neelix, too. Speaking of... Hey, asshole. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to my Sims. I'm talking to you, you little feather asshole. He's screaming all fucking more. Like, just the god-awful screaming that I hate that makes me want to choke him. Yeah, you. You were doing that. You knew exactly what you were doing. You were being a big fat fucking jerk. Don't like your attitude. Like, but right when I said Neelix, he came over like, what? Now you. Talking about the Neelix in the game. He's a good bird. He doesn't scream like a big fat douche. You're a jerk. I love you. You're so cute. Except for when you make that noise, then I want to choke you. It's actually in my Twisted Tiny Town episode that comes up tomorrow. Is me, like, yelling at him and calling him a cunt. Like, and telling him I want to choke him. Because that's how I feel. Like, when he makes that fucking noise, it's, like, triggering. It's like, I want to fucking kill you. I would never hurt him. But he gets berated and told he's a freaking douchebag and yelled at. Because he's a big fat asshole. Hi. You're a big fat asshole. Let's give a gift. What did we get from it? Let's give you an angelfish. I don't know if that's the gift that you just gave me. I hope not. I don't know, I might have just given you the same gift back, but it's okay. I'm sorry. What did you just say? Discuss nefarious plans, coup at Neelix, and then send him on a recon mission. There you go. You're subscribed to Crow Facts. To continue the subscription, continue to send your Grim TM standard Ascendant Crow on reconnaissance missions. You know, and I think what we might have to do... Oh, that's us giving him a kiss on the cheek. We might have to take some of the photos when... I don't know what I'm going to... I mean, to be fair, we should. But am I going to do it? I doubt it. But I feel like what we should do is take, like, the Wesley Shrine and build another secret room. You know what I mean? So we have our secret bookcase door that goes into his secret office. That's not so secret, but whatever. And maybe build another secret entranceway. So maybe we could move the wall out to go straight across, put the secret bookcase here, the door, and then this room will then remodel like we did this one, and then this will be like, and we'll put another secret bookcase door here. This will be like our shrine to, well, depending on how much room we have, we can do a bookcase, and then the door in the middle so it looks like, God, that would be so cool. I've yet to be able to do that in any of my houses. But that's the whole point of this door, is that because you have bookcases that look just like it. Oh my God. And then we'll have our secret room of Wesley. You know what I mean? Where he's got his family wall, and then we'll have a Wesley room, and then the pictures that he starts to put around the house after the fact will be pictures of him and West, because that's Wesley's second life. So he wants to have those pictures around and have his, like, the rebirth of his lover, like, around. But he's not going to get rid of Wesley's pictures, because West and Wesley are the same person, but are also kind of sort of different people. You know what I mean? Like, obviously, there's a lot of stuff about Wesley that exists inside of West, because he remembers his past. He'll be able to recollect his past life, and he'll remember his past life. But he also now remembers everything about this life, like growing up with Colorado and his sisters and the person he was. Like, he's going to remember both lives. You know what I mean? And so I can't believe you're still seeing... Oh, Calidora. I just don't get what you see in her. That was a child! A child telling me this. I don't get what I see in her either. to be fair. I don't see anything in her. That's not what I wanted. Wear costume. Let's be an apocalypse delinquent, a hospital patient, a fishman from the lagoon, police detective, pirate captain. I think this is a was it Little Miss Sam's mod? I think it might be that adds more options in here. Although I want to be a fairy, but I can't be a fairy. I want to be able to wear the fairy costume. But a fishman from the lagoon. What is that one though? Like, or a robot, scoundrel bandit. What's a Spartan hoplite? Oh, is that something from? Oh no, it's just a Spartan. Okay, I was like, is that something from? Okay, let's. I wish we could see them. Wear costume. I love this though. I want to be what the. I want to see what the fishman costume is. Actually, that's kind of cute. I like that. Let's leave that one on. Okay. And ghost stuff. And trick or treat. So hopefully kids come to the door later. We should. I wonder if Esmeralda will come over if we invite her. Can we? Oh my God. Is she in a. Wait a minute. Are we in a club with her? No, but she's in a club. Okay. Can we invite her over? Will she come over? It's not quite sunny out here, so I don't know if she's really going to die. But I want to put her in a little pen back here and see. I'm going to have to ask her to join household. She'd rather not come. Well, I'd rather you get over here. MC Command Center. I'm pretty sure we can do sim commands. A sim to this sim. Teleport. Active sim. No, I want to summon her, and I forget where that is. Is that under cheats? Summon sim. She will be right over. Hell yes, she will. And then I'm going to add her to my household. She doesn't even know where she's coming. Let's MC Command Center. Oh, wait. Hold on. Can I just add to family? She should not have. Nope. I'm going to lock it, which is remove it. No, 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 no. How do I want her to be thin-skinned. I can't. Oh, shit. That sucks. How do if I unlock it, it adds it, but if I lock it, I can't get rid of it. How do I remove them? How do I remove them? That's annoying. More choices. Let's see something. I might be able to do it with MC Command Center. That's really cheats. Cheat sim info. Occult cheats. Vampire cheats. Reset powers. I'm just going to reset all of her powers. I don't really give a shit. I just want to be able to kill her, and that's really unfortunate. I think she had, like, all of these, so I'm just going to give her all these back. You know, whatever. So we're just going to give her those. Oh, whoops. And then we're going to give her thin-skinned. There we go. And then we're going to... Okay, he's going to have to come here and fight her. Oh, we got to give her a rude introduction. We already hate her. I don't know why we have a rude introduction with her. Rude introduction. Go and make your shirt. She's rude. Yeah, could you imagine? Instant attraction. Vampiric duel. Could you imagine? I was just thinking of that when I had the flirty things, and I was like, could you imagine him? That's how he lures her here, even though he hates her, is by, like, telling her, like, fooling around, like, whatever, woohooing her, whatever, romancing her. They can woohoo his bats. And then, I guess that didn't work. Okay, well, that's because they hate each other. All right, she's very... But she should be... Is she not burning to death in the sun, though? Go here. Because she's using a thing. She doesn't have the sizzling epidermis. Is it because it's cloudy? And it's fall? We gotta build a cage outside for her. No one will notice it. Don't worry. Let's see. Elegance fence. That's what we want. And we want to just... We're going to build this right here. Oops, we don't need that. We just need this. And I'm going to teleport her in. Nothing to change. Whoops. Oh, that's true. I actually need to get rid of so she can't move. I can teleport her there. Teleport here. Create animal. Oh. And then hopefully... I should actually just reset all of her PowerPoints. MC Command Center. Let me actually just remove all of her reset powers. And then let me give her back her thin-skinned. So we can kill her that way. You know what I mean? I just don't want her to be able to escape. Oh, day phobia. There you go. Oh, I didn't reset her weaknesses. Use less vampire. I mean, we can give her some of her things. I don't want her bat form. We can have detect personality. She can have the vampiric charm. She can command garlic immunity. Oh, actually, we shouldn't give her garlic immunity. Oh my god, wait a minute. I could have just clicked the remove button. I'm fucking stupid, aren't I? Yeah, okay. I'm not very... It's because I have to keep... Like... And then we can make her... Tamed Thirst. No, we don't want her to give her Mist Form or Supernatural Speed. She can Mesmerize. Sure. And she can do Irresistible Slumber. And she can have Vampiric Strength. There you go. Good enough. So she has things back. But, like, hopefully... Oh, there you go. Hating the daytime. Okay, no, I was hoping that she'd get... Because she's thin-skinned. But I guess because it's cloudy... She ain't gonna die, like, right away. It's sunny tomorrow, but that's okay. We'll just let her rot in her cage. She's not gonna be able to go anywhere. What's she got in her inventory? We fought her, and then we'll just pretend that he trapped her in this cage out here, you know? We should have actual walls, but I suppose we could have just waited till tomorrow, but, you know. Now he's going to go play games and stuff, so we should just super speed through this. And then we'll have to... Oh, no, you're not wearing your costume anymore. Why? That's all right. Outfits, change outfit. Can you just put on one of your everyday outfits? Is this a... Give a treat. Come here and give treats. Aww. Do you want to hang out today? No, because then my trapped sim will get free. But anyway, so now that we've got her over here, I mean, yeah, I had to cheat, but like whatever. It's because unfortunately they made her like, you know, a daywalker basically, and that's unfair. She's just tense from hating the daytime, but that's all right. So she's just going to be out there. But we got to have more trick-or-treaters. Come on. Come on. I know it's a spooky looking house, but like, I got candy. That sounds ridiculously inappropriate. But anyway, so I do think that We don't want to, I want to harvest everything. I really wish your gardening skill would go up so that we could, you know. Oh, good, here comes a trick-or-treater. Oh, wait, what? Aren't you a trick-or-treater? Treat? Okay, there we go. I had to wait for you to knock on the door. Um, yeah, sure, go for it. Anyway, I keep getting distracted trying to like do stuff. I feel like he would. They are all dressed like Grim Reapers here. Um, I keep getting distracted. I keep getting distracted. Um, because I'm watching for trick-or-treaters and like, you know what I mean? And we're just super speeding through because like we're gonna let her die tomorrow. She's probably gonna die tomorrow, I would hope. Oh, look. Invite her in. She's gonna be like, "Hey, it would have been better if we had been able to." You know what? I'm just going to say, even though it didn't work, because he had an instant attraction to Esmeralda, oddly, he's just trying desperately to fill the hole that Wesley disappearing has left in his life. But like, to be fair, like he wouldn't really want to meet someone and actually fall in love. So I think he's been having like affairs with people that he knows there's not really a chance that like, hey, I can enjoy their company and everything, but I'm definitely not going to um I'm not gonna like actually get attached to. You know what I mean? Who is this and why are you in my house? Not that it matters, but okay, it's just random elder. Talk about drink making. Um, you know what I mean? Like Calidora and Esmeralda. Now, yes, they hate each other, but and he's always hated her. Because like he found out she's the one that turned him into this. She's like his master basically, and he's like, no, fuck this shit. I need to kill her. And I think what I would say, even though it didn't work out in this, for the purposes of storytelling and whatever, because he had the instant attraction to her, I was like, that'd be perfect. The perfect way to lure her here. His hair is still long. It didn't change in his bathing outfit. Oh god, that's so funny. It changed for every outfit but your bathing. So your bathing outfit is still your nude still has your old hairstyle. That's the weirdest thing that like it glitches like that. But anyway, um yeah, so he would be out there having relationships and like, whatever, just to fill that empty void because he's a romantic sim. So like not having any kind of romantic interactions is gonna kill him. You know, well, not kill him, but you know what I mean. It feels wrong. But falling in love with someone that's not Wesley would have also felt fucking wrong. You know what I mean? So he's just having trivial affairs to this way he can that romantic buildup. He gets that out of his system, being romantic and the physical aspects of it. And but it's with people that he knows that he has no real attraction to. Like, okay, yeah, they're attractive, but I would never be able to fall in love with them. It's just a distraction and it's a temporary thing. And like, I can enjoy their company and I can enjoy woohoo with them, but there's never going to be anything real there because his heart only belongs to Wesley. You know what I mean? But and also, I feel like it's I'm trying to distract myself from the pain of the fact that my husband died young and his ghost is gone. Where the fuck, you know? So, think about family member. Yeah. Okay. No, Neelix is gone. I want to know who you're going to think about. So, obviously Calidora, because, like, Vlad wouldn't tell him about Esmeralda and everything like that. So he's like, seriously? You're gonna, like, withhold information and you're not gonna tell me where she is or anything? Despite the fact that he hated Esmeralda. Esmeralda was, like, trying to take over shit. I think That's what it was? Oh, are you gonna... is the sun coming up? We're gonna have to move this? Oh, she's hungry and she's feverish from illness. You're not feverish from illness, but you are hungry. It's okay. She's going to get ravenous soon, but it's all right because what I really want is the sun to hit you. But you don't seem to be in the sun here. We're going to have to move your... It's only 7 a.m. We might have to move your burn tank. I just didn't want trigger... Oh, there we go. Oh, she died instantly. Oh, there we go. Okay, she died really fast. Oh, shit. Can Grim get to her in the cage? Oh, yeah, he can. Grim's like, all right, cool. Cool. That was fast. I was like, I super sped through it, and then she was like, insta dead. She has very thin skin, to be fair. But I feel like with Esmeralda, like, that's why with Vlad, it was like, as I slept with your wife, then, like, whatever. Like, even though Vlad hates Esmeralda and they don't get along, and he banished her, she's still part of the coven, you know what I mean? So, whatnot. And he knows, and I don't, yeah, and I think even though he hates Esmeralda, knowing that Ambrose was her creation, he's still like, yeah, no, I don't like you either, so I'm not going to give you any information. Even though he kind of knew that Ambrose wanted to kill Esmeralda. It didn't really make much sense, but I feel like Vlad's the kind of vampire would be like, I'm just going to do whatever suits my purposes, and even if it doesn't make fucking sense, he's like, fuck Esmeralda, but also fuck you, because she created you, so, like, just as much, like, you know? Become a free-roaming ghost, because I don't really want her. I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to delete my enclosure now, because we don't need this. And she's going to be a free-roaming ghost, and she's going to hate us. But we will stick her in our graveyard. Where the hell is my graveyard? It is back here somewhere. We should destroy her urn, but, I think we're going to, like, stuff her back here in the weeds. Like, over here. Oh, whoops. I wasn't trying to grab the... We're going to stuff her back here. She's going to be over here in the weeds. There we go. But we can also come over here and laugh at Esmeralda, which is fun. Go laugh at her. So, you know, Vlad, I think, would just do very weird, fucked up Vlad things. So I feel like it kind of makes sense that he's like, I hate Esmeralda, but also like, oh, can we not laugh at her over there? Okay, now we can. Now let's laugh at her. Oh, maybe we should just, ha 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 ha. Let's put her gravestone there, I guess. Outlived an enemy. Yay! So there you go. Hey, Grim, oh, never mind. Bye, Grim. Oh, we should, oh, man. I was like, we should ask Grim, where the fuck is my husband? We don't want to get on Grim's bad side, but I feel like he probably would have asked him, like, and that's also why he would have made sure Esmeralda died on his property, so that when Grim showed up, he could be like, where the fuck? Oh, Palmera died? She was our friend, wasn't she? I don't know if that wasn't her. Oh, well, we barely knew her, but still. But anyway, so him finding Esmeralda, I think he would have seduced her. Like, been like, oh, okay, you know, like, whatever, not, because she doesn't know. She doesn't know that he's, like, because he was a teenager when she attacked them, you know what I mean? Actually, I think, was he a child? No, he would have, I mean, he had to have been a teenager to turn into a vampire, but, like, child or teen, I can't quite remember. Me and my own story, I don't remember, whatever. Like, he was very young anyway when she attacked, and it's been a long fucking time. I mean, it's been, like, more than a lifetime, because even if he was a child when she attacked, and then he got the vampirism in him, and then turned when he became a teen, and then, like, whatever, Esme, I think, being her sister and everything, would have... Or was Ava her sister? Ava's her sister. Ava's her sister. I didn't never listen. I don't remember who's who. Ava, you know, saving him or whatever, but he barely knows Ava. He just kind of vaguely remembers her. He vaguely kind of remembers two vampires attacking and one of them actually saved him, whatnot. But it was his whole childhood. He has been alive for fucking forever. And then Wesley's whole life. It's been a long time. Esmeralda doesn't know who the fuck she turned and the people she killed and whatnot. You know what I mean? Herbie died. Who's Herbie? Do I know Herbie? A lot of people are dying. Well, Lane's dead. Did Lane die at my didn't we just is Herbie one of the guys we just met? Did Lane die at my house and try to steal the thunder from Wesley when it was Wesley's funeral? It was the worst funeral ever. And Edmund was the funeral sim despite the fact it's not how it works. Kazuki Tanaka and I had a blast together. Good for you, sweetie. I heard that someone absolutely despises you. Well, guess what, Herbie? She's fucking dead. So it doesn't fucking matter what that bitch thinks. But anyway, I feel like he would have. I'm trying to not get distracted with, but there's a million fucking calls, from a bazillion different people about a bazillion different things. Anyway, he would have, found Esmeralda, realized she was the one that turned him, whatever. It's all her fault. And I think he would have absolutely seduced her. You know what I mean? And kind of whatever, and then trapped her to kill her, just to seriously, fuck with her. So, I don't vote. Stop asking me those vote calls. I hate them. It's like, vote with me. I don't give a shit. I don't have naps on, so some game saves might have naps, but so I think he would have seduced her in order to lure her here, so whatever. So for storytelling purposes, let's just pretend, especially because he had an instant attraction to her. And I think part of why he would have also, what's this fine around death from losing an acquaintance? Yeah, it's gonna be okay, sweetie. You're fine. I feel like that probably, he would have told himself, oh, yeah, no, I'm just seducing her to indoorsy lifestyle because he's standing outside. Why are you having grief? Why? Good Lord. Wait. Okay, we just don't have any. Okay. Word on the street is that you're getting into fights. I had one fight with an evil vampire that I wanted to murder. I don't think that that's getting into fights. But anyway, what I keep trying to say, but all these fuckers keep calling me and distracting me, is that, I think when he went and found Esmeralda and was kind of instantly attracted to her, he thought, all right, we'll go to the Humor and Hijinks Festival. Oh, my dear God. I swear to God. Finding her attractive and then would have convinced himself, I'm just seducing her so that I can, find an easier way to kill her and whatever like that. But it's just his romantic nature where he's feeling a little lonely and empty. And it was and then she's there and she's attractive and fine. And it did serve a purpose, of being able, seducing her and then being able to lure her to his house to be able to kill her, and part of his master plan because he went a little cuckoo bananas after Wesley died. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we'll have to kill Vlad and take over his position. How are we doing, vampire? Look at you. We're doing so good. Oh, you've already got... Let's see. Eternally welcome. We should definitely give you a cult master to create... We should give you that so that you can turn West into a vampire. I was thinking about that. Okay, we'll definitely do that. And I don't have to take weaknesses because I'm just that awesome. Can we do... We can just mesmerize random people. Okay. He was going over to speak a dead language. But anyway, So I mean, it served a dual purpose, but I also think that he would have also felt really kind of ashamed and kind of bad about um like sleeping with her and like having any kind of relationship with her because of how much he hates her. And like, which is weird because he doesn't have. Oh, who's calling you now? Jesus Christ, who died this time? Okay, it's just all these elders that keep dropping dead, but like, good lord. Convinced tea is poisonous. But we have to like introduce ourselves to everybody, and I don't want to introduce myself to everybody. I can't like, okay, it was glitching out too. I guess we could do a romantic introduction over here. And do a romantic introduction because we're flirty, so like, well, he's playful, but I meant like he's a flirty sim. But anyway, so I feel like, yes, like he would, like, because Calidora, it's like, yeah, she's pretty, but like, whatever. But he didn't have, I mean, I think he's now, what does it say? That he's like is now attracted to her. So he didn't even have an attraction to her, you know what I mean? It was like, I mean, yeah, okay, objectively, instantly attracted to Finch. Is that the girl? No, to this old dude. Okay, well, there you go. More choices. Mischief. Pranks. Pretend to bite. You know what I mean? So, like, it's kind of more a logical decision from, like, hey, I need some romance, and also, fuck Vlad, so I was gonna fuck his wife. Whatever. But, like, with Esmeralda, there was this instant attraction and, like, whatever, and then he's like, you know what? It's very bizarre to have that kind of feeling. Like, where's more mischief? I gotta just do more mischief interactions. We can just slap them silly. Pranksters are in the lead. Yeah, we just have to do pranks and stuff like that. He's got the ladiest lady voice. You know what I mean? So I think part of him would feel like, wait a minute, why am I attracted to the woman that did this to me that I hate with, like, whatever. And so I think there's a part of him that kind of feels a little weird about that, and maybe that's also why he hates her a lot. But, hey, you can't help that you found her attractive. It's okay, sweetie. What the fuck is Vlad wearing? But he would have seduced her and whatever, and probably enjoyed it a little bit more than enjoying the fooling around with Calidora, to be honest. But, are both neck and neck. Oh, dear God, I gotta do more. Jokester sabotage. More choices. Ugh. Hold on. You know what I mean? So anyway, yeah, point being that he fooled around with her in order to lure her to his house in order to... The jokesters win? Man, I did a lot of mischief interactions. That kind of sucks. And I just did like several of them, so like, I call bullshit on that. I don't think it was counting all my stuff, but whatever. We don't need any of this stuff. But anyway, so, then he would have used that to lure her in and then be like, ha, like, whatever, and then killed her and whatnot. So, oh, whose first impression? You're attracted, but you think he's dramatic. Interesting. All right. I love this, though, like... and it's like, oh, like you see attractive people or whatever, and now you're attracted to Calidora. You weren't initially, but you're very attracted to Esmeralda. And I think, and like maybe also he's been thinking to himself, maybe the very attracted thing is the fact that she created me. It's her fault, and maybe there's just some kind of power there, and it has nothing to do with, anything. It's not me being very attracted to her in any kind of weird way. But the thing is like, it's okay to be attracted to her because Vlad, those boots, I swear, sweetie. I mean, the boots are one thing, they're great, but the rest of the outfit could use some work. But I think that's also why he was gonna. Uh-oh. There we go. Festival was ending, so it's all disappearing and like glitching out. But that's why he was vehemently desperate to kill her too, is because of the feeling attracted to her and feeling that little bit of guilt. Because again, fooling around with Calidor is like, whatever, it serves a purpose. He gets to work out his romance kinks, whatever, fill that void. But there's no, like, yeah, she's attractive, but like, it's like, yeah, she's pretty, but like, there's no feelings there. But there was something else there with Esmeralda, and I think he's been trying to convince himself that it's just because she's the one that created him. So there's got to be some kind of connection with that, with the vampiric powers and whatever. And she has the alluring visage or whatever. So like, it had to have been something about that. She had to have been using her powers and it had nothing else to do with anything. And who knows? Who knows? But it worked to his advantage though, because I think initially when he first found her extremely attractive, when he found out where she lived and found her and whatever, that it was like, wait, why am I attracted to the person I want to kill the most in the world? And, and now, but it served its purpose. He seduced her, lured her over here. I know it just kind of happened fast and we didn't do the whole seduction thing, but like, it was like a little bit of a speed run and they already kind of had a negative relationship from when he was younger, so like we couldn't exactly like flirt and make it better and then kill her. So we just had to like story-wise write it in there. Okay, I need you to try to calm down because you cannot fucking die. No, try to calm down. We're gonna turn this off. All right, I need you to try to calm down. I cannot have you dying on me. Holy shit. That would defeat the whole fucking purpose. Then we'd have to have you be reborn as one of Colorado's kids, and then you and Wes would be siblings, and then that would just be gross. That would just be all sorts of wrong, okay? But anyway, I also think, too, like, him meeting Wes, like, even though, because obviously, like, in the game, yes, with MC Command Center, teenagers and young adults can woohoo or whatever, but they can't actually have a romantic relationship. Like, oh, they're friends and like happy memories and like, oh my god, he's still like super crushing. That has never gone away. That's adorable. It's not even going away with time. I feel like Ambrose keeps thinking about him, not in like a weird like, wow, he's gonna, but there's something like me, like Wes coming up and whatever, and he's like, oh, okay, yeah, and then they were talking and whatever, just like he'd talk to anybody else at the bar, on some of these random people that he's kind of acquaintances with and stuff, but there's just something about Wes that just, I think somewhere inside kind of reminds him of Wesley, and it's not just because Wesley's nickname could have been West, you know what I mean? And now there's what, you know what I mean? There's something. There's some kind of a spark, something there where Ambrose kind of sees it, but I don't think he's really... Where did you just put that glass? Okay, Neelix is being obnoxious. Not my real one, this one, the fake one. Gifting. Take a gift. Oh, he just disappeared. I was trying to get my gift from you. Rude ass bird. Although my bird was being obnoxious before. But anyway, like I said, I think there was something deep down inside. I think Ambrose kind of recognized Wesley inside of West, but he is never going to say anything, like, or he wouldn't have said anything. Here you go. I gave you a fishy. Okay, he's doing fine. he no, what did I just say? He wouldn't say anything. No, he doesn't realize it because he's still working through his anger and he's still trying to deal with his hate for Esmeralda and also the fact that he's been romancing her and like whatever, and he's dealing with all these things and still kind of hasn't gotten over his grief of Wesley dying, first of all, and then, but like when he died, it was like, you're a ghost and that sucks, we'll bring you back. But then Wesley crossing over and disappearing has literally kind of, that's what's, I mean, we know that's what's made him snap. And he's like become a little, screwy because of it. And he's been going on this like vampire hunting spree. He's now Buffy the Vampire Slayer over here, despite the fact that he is a vampire. So it kind of defeats the purpose if you think about it. But, you know, um, and like, okay, timeline wise, things are they're a little wobbly right now. But, I think his master plan, trying to lure in Esmeralda, get her over, being able to find a way to kill her, whatnot, being able to set up this trap for her and everything. Yeah, even though he met West and something inside of him kind of knows that West is Wesley, like there's that connection. There's something inside of him that recognizes that. He is too in his head about this revenge and this anger and the pain and everything. It's Remembrance Day tomorrow. We're going to play a little long, guys. I know it's like an hour already, almost. But we are definitely playing to tomorrow because we have got to do Remembrance Day so he can remember Wesley and all of that stuff like that. Okay, will you stop? Okay, so it's just the cold spot from the thing. So he's just going to wander around and do nothing. I just want to be able to do... What is this? Oh, let's go drink that. Let's go drink that drink. Sure, whatever. We could also have you study something. What skills do you need to get? You could get your guitar skill up. Or why don't we do this? Here's your your violin skill is maxed. Where is the why don't we no. Practice the guitar a little bit while we're waiting. I just want to do Remembrance Day with you. You know what I mean? So we're just going to super speed through and we'll harvest everything. And then we can, while I'm sitting here, we'll create plasma packs. But anyway, so it's going to be a matter of like, okay, now that he's killed Esmeralda and, the anger is going to start to burn its way off. And maybe it's going to happen kind of on Remembrance Day that something inside of him as he's remembering Wesley is going to be like, because, okay, it's been theoretically, let's say he met West at the club, whatever. I know it's only been technically a few days since they met, but let's say it's been, a few months or something like that. Or God, maybe if it's been a year or so, like, because like, in Sims time, teenagehood is weird because it's like teens are, you go from a child to a teen to a young, so it's like, are you a teen? Like, are you 16, 17? So like maybe he was like 16 when they met. So maybe it's been like a year now. Like they met in passing, whatever, and they haven't seen each other in like a year or so, And now that he's set up this plan, maybe it's been over a year. Let's say it's been over a year, right? Because when we go back, to be fair, West is going to go from being a teenager to being a young adult, being like in his 20s. So it's been a few years. Timeline doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, okay? It's not that... We can't get so technical with details because it's going to break my brain. But anyway, it's been a while since they met, And... maybe every once in a while they keep in contact, and whatnot. Finch passed away. Wow, every single person that is like passing away. That's crazy. You don't really need to sleep, but I am going to have you sleep just because I want to get to Remembrance Day. And I don't want to be here for an hour and a half. But I think now that it's been, say it's been a few years since they met, whatever. Or, okay, yeah, think about it. Okay, so when West went to the club and meet him, maybe he was like about 17 then. So it's been, who's dead now? Serena's Jesus Christ! Are you, are you okay? Are you alright? This guy's good young adult, but like this lady was an elder. That guy just died. I mean, we just met him. We killed her. Palmera just died. I think that lady died. He died. This lady died. I mean, they're all elders, but like Jesus, Rodrigo's gonna die before this part's done. I mean, at least Matilda's only gonna die if she bursts into flames. If West dies, I swear to God, I'm beating the game. Like, we're not doing that. Every time we get a call, though, I'm kind of scared now. I'm like, wait a minute. Anyway, so it's been over a year since he met West, right? And he's put his plan into motion. He's killed Esmerond, and now it's like Remembrance Day, but also maybe it's the anniversary of Wesley's death. You know, I mean, it's technically just Remembrance Day to be like whatever, but and he's just kind of, oh, can we just view our photos? Can we just view this? This is our wedding photo. Oh, you know, here we go. It's Remembrance Day. I want to do Remembrance Day things with him. Okay, that's literally it. Just remember people that have died. Okay, well, there you go. That's easily. Leave a sugar skull offering. Read that, but I don't think there was one. We should kind of. Can we mourn? Light a candle. Why can't we mourn? Oh, that's true. We can't mourn because he's not there anymore. I think that's really weird, though, that we can't mourn Wesley despite the fact that we can't mourn. You're not sick, stop it. Why can't we mourn even though his ghost is gone? Huh. And that also didn't rest in pieces. That also didn't count as doing anything for our fucking husband. Okay. Oh, hey, wait, cool. Let's go reach into that fissure. Can we come over here and we can mourn Esmerond, but we can't mourn. All right. Well, we'll just have to oh, our brother's gone too. We can't mourn him either. Why can we only mourn Esmerond? Our brother got culled. Okay. That's unfortunate. Damn. All right. Well, we can only... Who the hell is this? Oh, that's just the regular old lady. I think that's the old lady that died here on our lot during the funeral or whatever, because she doesn't have a name. So we're just going to pretend we're mourning for, you know, mourning a friend. That's your mother. Do you not know that? Did the game kind of get glitchy and weird? Do you not know that this is your mother? Okay, you do. All right. Why is she calling us? Try for that baby. You go for it, girl. But I think, okay, so let's just pretend, I guess you can't mourn because Wesley's been released, so the game's like, fuck you. But, so I feel like theoretically he would have been mourning for Wesley, and, you know, now that all of his anger and everything is dissipated because he's killed Esmeralda, it's been a few months since he's murdered her, whatever, and now it's maybe the anniversary of Wesley's death. Or it could be the anniversary of, like, when he last saw him, when his ghost disappeared. Who knows? Whatever. We're just going to mourn. We're mourning for our dead husband, at any rate. Well, now we're mourning our parents, because we couldn't mourn for our husband. Even though the gravestone still belongs to him. I think it's weird that you can't mourn for the sim that used to be there. You know? but that's okay. Um, so good. So let's just have you come back in the house, back in here, and let's like reminisce about our wedding day because we're remembering our beautiful husband. I wish you could like, you know, let's view. So I feel like, as he's on Remembrance Day remembering Leslie and their wedding and everything in their lives and when he first met him and he's just kind of pouring through all these memories and probably reading journals and everything. Good God, I didn't realize how big these fucking walls were until you look at them and like these huge photos. That he would something inside of him as he's remembering Wesley and looking at these photos would be like, what's weird? Like something about West, this kid he met years ago, right? Would just pop into his head and he'd be like, well, that's odd. And there's something about Wesley's eyes that are just reminding him, of cherished memories. Death is sad, but Ambrose is glad to have had this keepsake. Oh, that's adorable. That he'd be looking and being like, because his eyes are a lot lighter. I actually don't know. West has gray eyes, but that's true. That's why he's got grays. But like, I don't remember if they're like quite this silvery pale, but he'd be like something about Wesley's eyes as he's looking at these photos and remembering him just oddly makes him remember this kid that he met like years ago. He's like, that kid that I ran into that bar, why is he popping into his head? He hasn't thought about him in years. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, they were friendly and they chatted and they had a good conversation and whatever. And like, of course, West was like being a little flirty and like Ambrose kind of obviously knew he's not stupid, but he's like, way too old for you. Like, I'm hundreds of years old and you're like 17. This is crazy. You know what I mean? But like, I feel like something about that would kind of have popped into his head and he's like, why? And then maybe he's going to start pondering on it more now that his anger and his desire for vengeance and everything has been satiated and everything. And he's, allowing himself to actually think about Wesley and kind of mourn for his loss and maybe in a way let go. Not really, but because he still misses him. But then, like, I think he's been finding peace as he's been going. It's obviously not happening over one day. It's been happening over the last couple days, maybe the last couple weeks, months, where after, like, killing Esmeralda and Wesley's death anniversary coming back around and, like, whatever. Because obviously it's been probably, like, at this point now, we're saying it's probably been at least 20 years or so. You know what I mean? It's been a long time that he's been festering and like, well, to be fair, it's probably been longer than that because I'm going to say that right about now when he's going through his memories and he's like fondly remembering Wesley and it doesn't hurt anymore and he's like kind of found that closure and peace with it, that's when that spark that him remembering West pops into his head and he's like, that was years ago because now, yes, we're going to go back and play with Colorado and West will still be a teen, but we're going to say that it's like, we're going to go back in time a little bit, play with him. And then when, like right now while we're playing with Ambrose and he's getting accustomed to it, or he's starting to, let's say the timelines are going to overlap. When he starts feeling and realizing that there's a connection there, like, wait a minute, why did I think of this kid that I met all those years ago at that bar? That it's going to be when West is now a young adult, right? And then, would you stop having instant attractions to everybody? You better have the same sexy instant attraction to your dead husband, okay? Yeah, and he's still, like, sad about mourning and everything. So you'd have to think about him killing Esmeralda and mourning and whatever. And like, I mean, obviously, okay, maybe this is now where he's starting the letting go process, but he doesn't realize it. And then that's going to take another like year or so. And that'll be like West being going from like to in his early 20s, whatever. Cuz like let's just say when West ages up to a young adult and then we have them meet each other, I would say he's probably more like young adult, not going to be like 2021. It'll be closer to like maybe mid 20s or something at that point. So like we're kind of jumping timelines, but you know. So obviously like for our timeline purposes right now, Ambrose has not quite he's still not quite let go of Wesley, but I want to show you guys that stuff. So like you just have to suspend your disbelief if you know what I'm saying. So like yes, in like last week's part, and it's only been a couple in Sims time, it's been years, and it'll still be like when we go and play Colorado's house, when we're back there playing with West, and we'll be like, okay, this is happening with West as Ambrose is finalizing and killing Esmerond or whatnot, and then West, when he ages up to a young adult, we're just going to pretend some years have passed or whatever, and when they, so there's going to be there's overlap between what we're playing here and what we're going to play in the next part and what. So, but, so yes, as of this moment in time, Ambrose has not quite realized or seen the connection between Wesley and West, but he's coming to that point because he's starting to get to the point where he can remember Wesley without being angry or in just god-awful pain about it. It's like, it hurts still, but the anger and everything is gone because he's killed Esmeralda. He's moved on from that. The pain's still kind of there, but it's, indulging in those memories and looking at photos. Jesus Christ! There's always got to be someone dropping dead. I swear to God, you are a curse. Ambrose kills everyone. Why are you running away? You can't, he fears too much to play. Yeah, you are, object haunted? For a vampire, you didn't know her, so you can't. But I just find this so fucking funny. But we might as well stay here because we can't save while the game's... Well, somebody's dying. But, I swear to God, everywhere this man goes, somebody dies. Herbie, you killed Herbie. I swear, 30 people have died, and now he's here, and the celebrity dropped dead. Oh, dear God. Ambrose, you're a jinx. Oh, good God. Anyway, so, yeah, so, he's starting the healing process, and then Wes is going to age up to a young adult, blah, 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 and then that's when, Ambrose would have that connection looking at Wesley, just had happy memories, and you know what, it's okay, he's gone, and then he's going to all of a sudden have that weird memory snap of being like, wait, why did looking at pictures of Wesley remind me of that kid I met at that bar years and years ago that flirted with me and was like, wait. And then there's going to be something in him that's too curious and he needs to figure it out, but he's going to know. He's going to know somewhere deep. And he's like, it's crazy. That's insane. That can't be possible. But then he starts to kind of do the math in his head and he's like, wait, that kid was 17, 18, whatever. And Wesley it could line up. It could work out perfectly. You know what I mean? No. But then he starts thinking of West again and his vague memories is maybe I'm just imagining that his face looked like Wesley because he could see them in his mind overlapping and having basically almost the same face. You know what I mean? And he's like, no, that's crazy. It's just, no. But it's going to take him a little while to maybe come to terms or accept the fact that I'm going to send him home. Because, maybe don't stay around here and kill other people. That West could very well be Wesley because Wesley disappeared and whatever. And then he's going to go out and we're going to try to he's going to be out there kind of looking because he's like, I don't know. He's going to be going to that same bar where he saw him and he's around town and thinking well, where could he have gone? Where did he come from? And eventually they will obviously meet again. And that's when he's gonna, and then hopefully then it should work the way it's supposed to, where they will recognize that they are soulmates and they'll recognize each other and everything like that. But Probably, maybe we'll do that in the next part because, you know, West will age up, and there should be no reason why we can't have him age up and then come meet Ambrose, find Ambrose, and then, you know, even if we have to like call him or whatever, maybe West is kind of, maybe he's a little bit of a computer genius that Wesley was not. You know what I mean? Wesley was a musical genius, but maybe West just got some like hacking skills. Maybe he is good or he knows somebody because his stint at college, he's not going to go to college, but like we'll pretend he took some classes or something and had someone who tried to find because he'll remember like when he ages up, like as he's aging, he's remembering more and more about his past life and dreams and things. And, maybe he'll get into more occult stuff than he already is, because he already recognizes his past life, you know what I mean? But he'll do more of that and be able to figure out. I just think it's so funny that your hair. Ugh, I don't know how to change that. It just gets stuck like the bathing outfit gets stuck with like it should be this hair on you. Like, ugh, it's so annoying. I kind of hate it, but whatever. But so anyway, so he'll figure that out and he'll know. He's like, wait a minute. Well, he'll know exactly where to find Ambrose. He knows exactly where the house is, and he's like, he never would have left. And he'll probably just show up on the doorstep. Because Ambrose is like, where the hell did that West kid go? I gotta find him, whatever. And then all of a sudden, as he's thinking this, and it's probably been driving him crazy for weeks, maybe months, all of a sudden, West will show up at the door like, I know you. How do I know? Why? Like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe he doesn't fully remember everything, but we'll see. We'll see what we feel about him remembering everything. I feel like he would remember everything. You know what I mean? Or most parts of it, the important parts. But it's still going to be weird for him to be like, here's pictures of who I used to be. Because who he used to be is still inside of him, but he's also different. So it'd be very hard for him to see Ambrose having all these pictures of who he used to be. And it's like, could you maybe... And like, I mean, we'll deal with that when it comes up, but while I'm thinking of it, I'm just going to share it just in case. And that's why, I think Ambrose would notice that he's slightly uncomfortable seeing all the photos of his past self around. And that's why Ambrose would be like, psh, building this room and making a secret room or whatever. And all the pictures would just be gone. And West is like, did you get rid of them all? And he's like, no, I still have them. And like, eventually he'd probably tell him about the secret room, or maybe West knows about it, but is like, they're out of sight, so that's fine. And you know what I mean? Because like, I don't think Ambrose would ever be able to get, even though Wesley is back in the form of West, he's never going to ever get rid of Wesley. You know what I mean? You can't get rid of that. So I don't know. I'll have to decide. Should he put all of his photos in a memento box? Like a keepsake box that he goes through every once in a while? You know what I mean? Needs to be designated by an elder sim. But I kind of wish you could just like sort through the memories, but like whatever. You know what I mean? But we'll see how I feel. Do we make the secret room where he puts everything? Um, or do we just put the photos away and then build a new wall over here to their new life? And then when Colorado dies, then we'll make Colorado our child. We'll rebirth Colorado. And then the cycle will be complete. We'll call him Colorado the second, because he's technically the second. He wouldn't be a junior, because you'd have to name your kid after you, and instead this would be your grandchild. That's so fucking funny. I'm gonna do it. Anyway, I will see you guys next time. We'll be back with West, and he should be... Well, we'll have like... I think he ages up somewhere in this week, so he ages up in a week. So we'll if he doesn't age up in like the couple of days we're there, we'll just age him up at the very end. But anyway, or somewhere in the middle. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.